Hi, everybody. Welcome to From Strategy to Systems. I'm your host, Pierre Shields, and today we're going to be talking about 10 prompts every owner needs. So, business owners are drowning in tasks, emails, reports, marketing, customer service, and so on. What if you had an assistant that worked 24/7, cost almost nothing, and never got tired? Well, that's exactly what AI can be if you know the right prompts. So, today I'll share the 10 must-have prompts every business owner needs to save time, cut costs, and boost growth. Most business owners don't get value out of AI because they type vague questions and get generic answers. The secret is good prompts. The right prompts transform AI into a marketer, an analyst, a customer support rep, or a strategy coach. Maybe not as good as me as a strategy coach, but whatever. Without them, you're leaving money and time on the table. With the right prompts, AI isn't just a chatbot, it's a business growth engine. It can handle repetitive work, give you strategic insight, and free you to focus on running your business. So stop wasting time typing random questions. Use these 10 prompts and turn AI into your most valuable assistant. So the first prompt we're going to look at is marketing content. So let's move forward a little bit here. Write a blog post outline on how small business owners can use email marketing to retain customers for an audience of Canadian entrepreneurs running service-based businesses. Include 5 to 7 headings with a logical flow from introduction to CTA or call to action. And then we click on our happy little enter button. And some amazing stuff starts happening. So we're not going to read the whole thing, but the blog post outline is how small business owners can use email marketing to retain customers. So it's got an introduction to why customer retention matters in Canada, understanding the power of email marketing, building a strong foundation and segmenting your email list, crafting emails that add value, not noise, automating customer journeys for better retention. Again, these are all worth gold, these tips. Measuring what matters, tracking success, common pitfalls to avoid, of course. And the conclusion, the call to action. When I create marketing content, I always make sure that I know what my content pillars are. I make sure I've done a customer persona. So I know what the fears are, the motivations, the pain points, because you want to address those as often as you can and as much as you can in any of your blog posts, on your website, and so on. The next one is social media posts. Write 5 engaging Instagram captions to promote an all-natural pet treat subscription box for dog owners in North America. Use a fun, friendly tone with emojis and include relevant high-traffic hashtags for pet products and wellness. So here we have a good one. Dear Pup called. They said snacks on repeat, please. Number 2, unbox tail wags every month. Kind of fun, kind of cute. It's got the emojis. It's got, and also you can format these. You can ask ChatGPT or the AI that you're using to format these for LinkedIn or for Instagram, for a reel, for a carousel, for Facebook or Meta, whatever it is now, for X, and so on. Number 3, real meat, no preservatives, zero guilt. Number 4, when the doorbell rings and it's their box, cue the zoomies. Less junk treats, more happy tales. Here, ChatGPT asks me, do you want me to also rank hashtags for search volume? 99% of the time, say yes to the recommendations it gives you. The worst case scenario just doesn't help. Won't hurt though. Okay, the next one we have is email drafting. Write a professional outreach email introducing a free 30-minute marketing audit to owners of Shopify stores in the beauty or wellness niche. Keep the tone helpful, include 1 to 2 short, value-driven bullet points, and end with a clear call to action to schedule. What do we get? Oh, that's great. Subject line, free 30-minute marketing audit for your Shopify store. Hi, first name. I hope this note finds you well, and so on, and so on, and so on. Explaining what will be seen in the session. Very well done. Do you want me to also write a shorter, more casual version of this email? Ideal for quick, cold outreach, or keep it strictly professional? I've written tons and tons of scripts for call centers. Now I don't need to. Now we go to ChatGPT, we describe what we want, and off we go. This used to take hours and hours and hours and hours. Next one, customer FAQs. Remember when I was talking about using the personas in your documents? Well, there's the fears, the motivations, the pain points, and all those other things. This is a great place to put them in your FAQs. Everything that's come out as a fear should be in your FAQ. For example, one of the points in the persona says the customer is worried about the product taking too long to get to them. Well, in your FAQs, you could have somebody that says the product normally takes 1 to 2 days to reach you. If it's longer than 3 days, here's the email where you can reach out to us and so on. So just address every single one of those points. All right, here's our customer FAQ. Generate a comprehensive FAQ section for subscription-based meal prep service focused on vegan and gluten-free options. Include, it sounds like something my daughter would want, My daughter was talking to me about what a level 8 vegan is. It's people who actually don't eat anything. It casts a shadow. Okay. Include at least 10 questions across topics like pricing, delivery, customization, sustainability, and cancellation. Wow. What types of meals do you offer? How does the subscription work? Can I customize my meal plan? What is the cost per meal? Where do you deliver? Are the meals fresh or frozen? How sustainable is your packaging? Do you use organic ingredients? Can I skip a week or pause my subscription? What if I need to cancel? What if I don't have allergies or dietary restrictions? How do I heat the meals? Do you offer family-sized portions? Okay, what's really neat here, let me back up to one of these. How sustainable is your packaging? People who are vegan are usually very ecologically focused. So this is something that comes out in us specifying that it's for vegan meals. Again, prompts need to be as specific as possible to pull out something that you find interesting. Next one, sales scripts. Oh, this is cool. Write a cold call script for a B2B software as a service platform that helps auto dealerships automate customer follow-up. Target audiences is the sales managers at independent dealerships with 5 to 20 employees. Include objection handling and a soft call to action to book a demo. Very specific. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Cold call script, auto dealership, follow-up automation, software as a service. So it'll give us our opening, our problem hook. It'll give us pause and let them respond. Acknowledge their reality. Again, this is a great script. What is our value proposition? You know what? It might be 100% wrong. Maybe ChatGPT just didn't understand what you're talking about. Worst case scenario, you just rewrite your prompt a little bit. Qualifying questions. What does the rep talk about? Objection handling and the soft call to action. Next thing we're going to talk about is process documentation. So what do you have for process documentation? The prompt is create internal onboarding checklist for new hires at a remote marketing agency into a clear step-by-step standard operating procedure. Organized by day 1, week 1, and month 1 milestones. Use clear headers and bullet points. Fantastic for your HR team. So let's take a look at this as we move on. Standard operating procedure for new hire onboarding. Day 1, getting started. What do we need to do? Fantastic. Welcome and orientation, access and accounts, company overview, role introduction. Week number 1, immersion and training, which means team integration, training and tools, performance and expectations. And month 1, integration and contribution, client work and ownership, development of feedback, culture and engagement, and so on and so on and so on. So pretty awesome. You know, some companies don't even go through an interesting onboarding process. And this seems to be one of the ways that you can pretty much guarantee that your employee will not successfully integrate your company culture. The next one we're going to look at is pretty awesome. This is one of the functionalities that you can get with ChatGPT, where you take a document that you have, dump it into ChatGPT, and ask it questions. So essentially what I did is I created a Zoom meeting transcript from Zoom. Again, this is super easy to do and always available and so on. I dumped it into a TXT file, put the TXT file into ChatGPT, and asked it the following questions. Summarize the Zoom meeting transcript for a marketing strategy session for a Shopify skincare brand into key action points, assigned responsibilities, and deadlines. Use bullet formats and label each action by team member. So I dump my happy little file in there as well. I hit the happy little enter button, and what happens? Oh, this is good. So action points by team member. So we have Sarah. What did she talk about? Ava. What did she talk about? Jason. What were his points? Absolutely amazing. Then tells me this plan ensures everything is staged in advance of the holiday rush while keeping the premium brand intact. Great. Would you like me to also create a visual project timeline, a Gantt-style project timeline? Well, why not? Next point we look at, brainstorming. Oh, that's one of my favorite things. So give me 10 creative campaign ideas to promote a limited edition product launch for a luxury tea brand targeting millennial women in urban centers. Include themes, possible taglines, and ideal platforms. For example, Instagram Reels, pop-up shops, email drips. So what does it give us? Here are our 10 creative campaigns. Number 1, pop-up, sip and style lounges. Well, that's interesting. Influencer tea ritual series, also very interesting. Luxury tea and wellness box collaboration. Urban rooftop tea party. Augmented reality and tea experience. We can have tea talk micro podcasts. User-generated sleep and snap contests. We can have luxury tea and fashion capsule collaborations, nighttime tea meditation series. Next thing we're going to talk about is competitive research. Now, well-done competitive research takes more than one prompt. It takes a bunch of prompts, and it takes critical thinking to make sure you're getting the right information. So let me just give you an example anyway. List the top 5 competitors in the Canadian natural skincare e-commerce market. Include each brand's strengths, weaknesses, unique value proposition, and estimated social media following, or site traffic, if available. What does it give us? Let's move on a little bit. Beautiful. So it'll give us 3 Ships Beauty, talks about the strengths, talks about the weaknesses, gives us the unique value proposition, and gives us some metrics. Moving on to the next one, Great in Skincare. To be honest with you, I know none of these. Skin Essence Organic, same type of information. Once again, we specified we want strengths, weaknesses, unique value proposition, and metrics. Move on to Just the Goods. So it'll give us information. What I like about AI is it'll often give us summaries. Here's a nice summary. Next one, Customer Journey Map. Customer Journey Map, once again, you can put a lot of stuff into a customer journey. You can put a lot of details. Knowing what type of personas you have, you can create different customer journeys for different types of clients, depending on how you're segmenting everything. So create a custom journey map for a local powerlifting gym with semi-private memberships. Break it down across the 5 stages: awareness, consideration, purchase, retention, and advocacy. For each stage, include user emotions, key questions, channels, and recommended content/actions. We click our happy little enter button. So this is interesting. Okay, so it'll give us it'll give us information in the awareness phase. So what are the emotions, the key questions, the channels? There's a bunch of content that is not here that I could have specified. But anyway, we have awareness. We have consideration. Awareness is when you just want people to see your billboard, even though they're not actually buying from you. Consideration is that when they want to buy something, they think of you. Purchase, sign up. This is the actual purchasing that happens. What do you need to do at that point? Well, when somebody's buying something, it's a great opportunity to set up the next sale. Retention, how do we keep the people that we have? It's easier to sell to a client you already have than to get a new client. So these are important to know. Advocacy, who talks about you? Who says, oh my God, this company is fantastic. They did some great things for me. I appreciate them so much. What's interesting too is customer journeys. There's about 47 million different ways to define a customer journey, depending on where you get it from. All kinds of universities and think tanks have their own. Here's a quick shameless plug. So you probably know it sometimes cheap is expensive. If you need coaching for your AI project, feel free to contact me to get things started quickly so you can hit the ground running. My email is in the video description below. Thanks for watching. This has been Pierre Shields From Strategy to Systems. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who you think will enjoy the video too. Have a good day. Go play outside.